DaBruh Podcast, episode 5. Let's get it.
Trying out new strings.
We usually talk over the music.
Like first season, episode 5?
No, second season.
Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, oh, you guys just started.
No, this is our second season.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's our second. Actually, we did like 20 episodes.
Eastside, straight up, upside down, check on my headband. Rest in peace, yams. Long live Nip. Pray strength for Black Sam. I got a cold 6-pack, and I don't mean big hands. 6 bad bitches coming to the yard to tan. I had 28 grams of weed in the plan. I came out on top, nigga. I'm the man in the drop top, Mr. Nice Watch. Work hard for everything I got. Niggas disagree, they get mad at me and they plot. Tears fall when the beat drop. Ashes fall when the beat drop. I roll insurance and hit the boot when the beat hot. Harry Frog, gold bars, all we got. Cigarette boat, won the wars. Top shelf nuggets in the jaws. This morning I met her, tonight I was in a jar. I dug her so much, said I'd be back tomorrow. My youngin' parked right behind mine with the remote in the car. Fuck with me here, press pause. Fuck with me here, push a button, turn you off, dog.
Doing the cocaine? Oh yeah, when it's not stepped on
They're
either.
not charging you $6,000 for a small bag. You gotta get Columbia, or you can get your own money.
That's a little extreme. But
Yeah, no,
Okay.
you really want to try it, but no, I'll just
Big pull in the back because I
yeah,
stack.
I mean,
that's
Big
it.
pull in the
Pablo's.
back because I built the foundation case the walls crack. Big pull in the back to see
my
how
type of
haters
person,
react.
right?
Pull it out on
Yeah.
Saturday, that's my latest attraction. She look good
never
when
seen
she's
it.
stepping out. Always make sure they bring through the right
Ladies who
amount.
smoke.
Big pull in the back, ass look real good when she getting out. You get us rich, that'll be more impressive.
dead ass, you
I got
did,
a
you
mean
did.
line of women about the money, they get real aggressive. Working on their own projects. When I give them game, they digest.
You do it one time.
She just do it one
Think
time.
forward, that's a
Like,
futuristic
that's it.
mindset.
I thought I was gonna
Work
die.
you
Like,
out when you
chest
done,
hair.
make sure that we stretch. Big box full of product, we getting stacks.
So, that's why
Big
we do
pull
it.
in the
That's when
back where
outside.
we relax.
Now I take them outside. Go outside, get sober. I went outside. It was cold, 40 degrees. First thing on Monday. My neighbor tried to offer me a blunt. I'm like, guys, I'm high off ecstasy right now. Stop listening to that. It's green one. I'm
You dreamt he was an orgy.
Yeah. Makes you very horny. My cat was watching me. And I was listening to Marvin Gaye's like sexual music. My cat was watching me. I was watching the cat. My mouth got very wet, so it wasn't a good time that night.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
I don't know how good the time. Just would have been soaked.
What's that Twisted Wizard 3000 with
It
the?
was too much going on. I'm like, bro, why is my mouth so wet?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. We back. DaBruh Podcast, episode 5, season 2. I am your host, KC. Join alongside me is my co-host.
J Moon, and we do have a special guest in the building tonight.
Yes, we do.
Please introduce yourself. Let the people know who you are.
KyndraCrump, aka the HNIC, aka Rapper the Game's wife/baby mom. And now it's gonna be Nelly's wife because he is done with Miss Jackson. Okay. I don't mess around with men in or anybody out there for that realm who's like has a situation going on.
Yeah.
I don't do that. I just feel like that's just tasteless. And everything else. So yeah, I don't want to be a side chick. I just want to be the main chick. I want to be like the bottom bitch, right? But again.
She knows the bottom bitch theory.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. But yeah, recent graduate from Clark, Atlanta, and a real nigga. That's it.
A real nigga.
And I'm a
nigga.
free-spirited person.
sure.
I'm with whatever.
Okay.
Shout out to the free spirit.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Ms. Crump, thank you for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
I binged a few of your Instagram videos.
Thank you for stalking me a little
Yeah,
bit.
a
It feels good to
little
be
stalker.
stalked. Thank you for
I
not shooting out your dick at me too.
I wasn't going.
I literally came from Walmart, and I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and check my, messages or whatever, because I was on a podcast, little bench today, you know, and right before I jump on the podcast, this guy, he said, you know, you're my type of woman, I want you, and I don't know why this is the fifth message he's telling me this. And then I see a penis, and I believe it's a vagina, it's a shaved one. It doesn't look like mine, because mine got some fur on it. I love it. You know, that good pubic hair that I got some.
Shout out to the pubic hair.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I like it shaved. I'm sorry.
Hey, he tripping.
No.
I'm not going to
It's not the
It's nothing
70s,
wrong-
dog.
it's
This not
nothing
the
wrong-
fucking
it's nothing wrong with
70s.
that.
What are we saying?
It's I just feel like.
As long as you ain't bushy.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
I don't want a
fade
land
is
strip
cool.
either. No.
A fade is cool.
so you want it completely bald?
I want that shit
no,
bald,
What's the
yeah.
reason why you want it completely bald?
The texture, like when I'm down there, like it's like an art. You know, my tongue is like the you know, like the brush,
Okay.
and the vagina is like the canvas. So if it got hair on the canvas, then you're gonna fuck up the art. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is you don't know how to eat great cat. Like, eat it great when it has some hurt. You just pull it back. Like I got that.
I don't want to do that though.
Peruvian pubic hair, okay, and it smells like the Garden of Eden, okay. So back to the story. So he and it was like I guess some kids, like you know the kids shooter. It was like some kids were swanning out and took a picture, and I'm like, bro. Just register yourself for a sex offender. But other than that, you know, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, this is on a weekly basis at this point. Men just don't have chill. Like, you know.
So after the fifth message, he didn't get the point, so he sent the dick pic.
I mean, it was like, okay, I said, hey, no, he slid in my DM first, like, hey, how you feeling today? And I'm like, hey, pretty good. Asked him if he had a YouTube account, you know, or if he doesn't, watch one of my most viewed videos, has like 40,000 at this point.
Okay.
And so I don't know if he got too excited about that. Then he said, I'm at work. Then he just sent the picture. Then he said, I'm from Georgia, but live in Texas. Then he said, you're my type of woman. And I'm like, okay, it's too much going on right now. Too much.
Yeah.
The quadruple texting, you don't know how to formulate it all in one sentence. Like, I don't see a point in that. But hey, what do I know? He's not the highest grade of weed in the dispensary.
So the quadruple texting is a turn off for you.
It's like back, and they're like, how come you haven't responded? I mean, you've been going. I wasn't sure if you're gonna keep on going. It's been an hour now.
It's like 3 questions you gotta respond to at one
Yeah.
time. Like,
I don't have time.
So-
It's like little things as I get older just like tick me off. I'm like, bro, like I didn't think like adults were gonna be like this, because I thought as a child, like once I became an adult, everybody was gonna have their life together. I'm like, none of you niggas have y'all's life together.
No, it's definitely not
So-
the
Y'all
case.
don't, man. It's ridiculous.
so what are one of the things that you know, that as you got older, that you can't tolerate anymore right now?
Like if your wife beater is too loose, why is your wife beater too loose?
That nigga,
First of
when
all,
he
why are
had it
you
on-
wearing a wife beater? Like,
I mean, you can wear a wife beater, but that nigga wife beater too loose. That mean he had it on for about 2-3 days. That shit.
nigga.
I just and like if your feet are ashy, you know, like if like people who are late, like I understand like the culture is like black folks, but I like to be on time, because I feel like time is if you are on time, that means you respect that person and everything else like that. You 45 minutes late, like at that point, like
Just go home.
Just go home, man. Just give us no. You only got 15 minutes with me. Okay, make it a good 15. I think people who snore extremely loud and just wake up the other side of the house, you know, I don't know what that's about. You know, people who smoke cigarettes, I'm like, bro, like, do you not watch that commercial when that woman like is like talking about the cigarette and like this is what happens with the cancer stick? That's what I call it, man. Like, come on now. If you don't,
I hate people that smoke cigarettes with their kids in the car.
You ever
That
seen?
too.
You never seen that commercial where they showed the liver versus the one that smoked? I was like, that should be enough for you right there. No?
But you know what I think it is? It's just a bad habit. What else is it? People asking me, you know, guys be trying to get at me. They asking me for money, or can they come stay with me? They come down to Atlanta. Can I give them a ride? And I'm like,
Hold on.
No,
They
no,
asking-
no.
they
You're not
asking-
serious.
They asking to stay with you off the bat.
there was this one guy somewhere up north, and it be guys who like. I think what happens is they follow these. We live in an over-sexualized world, and
For sure.
not only do we live in an over-sexualized world, a lot of times it's a lottery analogy. It does happen. Yeah. If you ask 100 different women, you're going to get probably at least 5 who are going to say yes, you know, to what you're asking for. And so with that being said, this one cat, probably about some weeks back, he literally, I haven't heard from him in some weeks. He's like, hey, my bad. Sorry for the late reply. I said, not a problem. He then said, he's from, I guess, New York. He's like, hey, when you gonna come, see me? Skirt, sir. What, how do we get there? What do you mean come see you? If I come to New York, hopefully you're there, but I'm not coming to see you. But I can't really say that, because that's just mean. But I'm be like, I'm not traveling anytime soon. Why don't you come down here to Atlanta? He's like, okay, well, if I come down here, you gonna let me stay with you? And I said to him, instead of leaving him on scene, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put my psychology hat on and I'm gonna ask him. I said, why do you feel like that's appropriate for you to ask me that question and we don't know each other? And this is like,
I was about to ask, y'all had no interaction.
No. I mean, this was message number 10 that he sent me. Okay.
Oh, that's crazy.
We're on message number 10, and I said, why is that you felt like that was appropriate for you to ask me that question? And don't say you were just playing because you were serious. And he said he didn't say nothing. He just blocked me. What you blocked me for? I'm the good guy. What you blocked me for? I don't understand that. But what was the point of him blocking me? I just asked him a question.
We're gonna get into that some more because I got a whole thing. But other than that, let's get into who you are, what you do, Instagram.
I got a question. I can't help but notice your fingers, right? Do you actually put your hands inside women with these nails?
No, they didn't. No.
Okay, I just had to make sure.
No,
that's what ticked me off as an adult as well. See your nails that long. Let me see your nails. Well, yours look a little better, but it's a little dirty.
Mines,
okay, but
wait. I've clipped mine, but it's been a minute since I've actually clipped them. Like
I thought you said it's been a minute since you had a fist up in there.
I wouldn't.
You never fisted?
I never. That sounds like some white people shit, like fisting.
Okay. Do you tie people up? Do you let them tie you up? You spank? You get the spank?
I'm not into the what is it? The S&M or whatever it is. I'm not into that. I do like
trapeze.
Never tried it.
Fuck no.
Never tried it.
Oh.
No, I mean the little rolls.
Not trapeze. The sex club. I'm talking about. You can go to Starship and get like
I
was
about okay.
Swing.
Oh, that's what I was about to say.
I thought about it. It was in my range. The most I ever did was like the little finger thing, like the little and put it on the clit and whatnot. That was about it.
Got you.
Yeah, I
ain't. All right, moving on. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Yeah. So let us know what you do, who you are.
Well, for all the ones whose wheels on their bus don't go round and round, if you have not been able to know, I'm a comedian. And I am just that, comedian trying to, make it out of my Section 8 neighborhood so I can finally be somewhere where it's, no pop-up type of gated, I like a gated community where they have a call box. They're like, hey, who are you here for? And then they call me. It's like, hey, do you know this person? I'm like, yes, send them in. Okay, cool. That's where I'm trying to get to. Okay. Because I've been in gated communities where it's easy where you can just get in. I'm like, so what's the point of us paying this much amount of money for a gate if people can still get in and trail you and all that other type of crap?
Yeah, so you trying to move to the country club?
Yeah.
In a way, not really. Not really.
To Johns Creek.
Somewhere. No. There's a place over. I went by that's in Mableton. Not too far from here. That's pretty.
Mableton.
Pretty nice. It's pretty nice and stuff like that. I was like, wow. I mean, the driveway was small, but I told her, and the signal was bad. And I told her, I don't even care because my phone be dry anyway. It's dry like some of these people's lips. But anyway, back to the story. So I don't even care about that. I'm just happy if I can get away from civilization, but not really, in a way.
How long you been there? Are you from here? Or are you
born and raised?
Born and raised.
Since I was 0.
Where you from?
Mainly the South Side, but
South side.
I migrate like homeless people. So I'll tell you that I live here today, and then I'll migrate again tomorrow to somewhere else.
I was about to say. Usually they say Grady Baby or something like that.
No, Crawford Long. Parents had a little bit more money than everybody else, I think. So.
Oh my God. Yeah. All right.
So you say you do you're a comedian. You do stand up, or you just like mostly on Instagram?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
I started to do. I got a little show tomorrow. I'm not gonna keep going like every day. I just try to perform where I can perform at my job, perform at the grocery store. Performing right now. So anywhere that I can, that anybody can listen to me, that I get their attention long enough.
She said at the grocery store. Holy shit.
The bank. I did a 30-minute performance at Wells Fargo. Shout out to Wells Fargo.
Yeah, just anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere there's a crowd, she gonna perform.
That's it.
So Instagram's the perfect platform for you.
It's cool. It's cool. You can go viral quickly.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice.
Oh, my goodness. You got the personality for me. Just in this short 10 minutes of us actually talking to you, I was like, yeah.
No, you know what? I'm going to give you guys a prime example. I don't know if you guys are familiar with I Am Zoe. He would do those Well, I'll probably, show you. You'll probably be like, okay, he has like 5 million followers on IG. Well, anyway, I saw him.
Dreads, doesn't he?
Yeah,
I know
dreads.
exactly what you're talking
So
about,
he was on Cam Newton's. Cam Newton had a little YouTube show, and I'm like, oh well, because when I first came across Cam, I was like, bro, you X'd off in my book. Anyway, so he's matured. I guess he's hanging around the right people. He changed his hair. It's like how a woman changes her hair. She's a new woman. He changed his hair. He's a new man, and I'm very proud of his
I
growth.
feel like it's some shade in there too. I feel like it's a small, but go on. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not. I'm just, when I talk, I try not to offend, but I do. I get canceled every month. People would be like, I like you, but then they don't call me back, and that's great. That's fine with me. I show my tail. Anyway, back to the story. So he was on there, and he said that he's like, even though he's a very like upbeat like person, when he first meets people, he kind of fills and surveys out. Like typically, I'm like free spirited, where I'll lick your neck and I'll run off. And a lot of you men need to wash y'all's neck. Okay, that's what I was gonna do with both of y'all, but I'm like, I don't really know them, so I'm gonna wait until we see each other again in person, and hopefully they're with their women. I'll lick their necks first and be like, hey sis. I'll just kind of grab a little little booties matter. I gotta grab that little chunk right there. That's what I do. Because it's not even like really cheating if you like, grab a woman's ass. Like if a woman, you're doing that, but as a man, like, bro, don't do that. Like that's I don't know why we as women can get away with that. It's probably why I'm not like in a relationship, because maybe I've been like the side chick with women. Because I went to Walmart today. It was a girl, my free spirited days, messed around with, or she messed around with me. I was just laying on my back. I was there. Back to the story. So she just wanted to like touch these, these tatas that are real. Okay, I didn't go to Dr. Bankhead to get them. They came from Dr. God. They're not sagging like you.
If you go to Dr. Bankhead, then
it says still loading.
Yeah.
So shout out to women out there who are in my age group who have like saggy breasts. It's like you're young, and it's like, you're irresponsible, sis. Like, you're feeding it like the African village. They look like skinny hot dogs. Shout out to the men out there who have their hairline going back further than the abuse in the Jackson family. I remember this one dude I messed around with. I don't even remember what his real name is. I don't think. But anyway, I'm like, brother, you are too old for your hairline to be all the way going back. Like, the cigarettes he smoked. Anyway, back to the story. But yeah, like I said, with Zoe, like, he basically said he fills the survey out, and then he's like up and wild and stuff like that. The end.
The end. Okay. So that's you in a nutshell. I'm interested to know, because one of the topics I sent off to you was about dating in Atlanta. So let's get right into that. I want to know your take on dating in Atlanta, since you're a native here.
Serial dater, serial hoe at that, cheap one at that. But anyway,
you said cheap one.
yeah,
Applebee's.
No, I know my worth now. No, people just want to try to do a 4 for $4 at Wendy's, but I'm like, oh, the head's good, so I'm just gonna keep on, just taking them. Like, to hell with that. You're gonna pay one of my bills, not the least expensive. Which
I was about to say, I'll take that electric bill or that heat bill quick. Like,
well, mine is $140 a month.
Wait. So how many times a month do you got to pay the damn bill?
Just one time.
Oh, one time?
That's
it?
That's it.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
No, I really want you to take the car insurance.
How much is the car insurance? You got a few accidents on your record?
No, a 161 or something like that.
161? Oh, shit. That's cheaper than going to Follies. Come on, let's...
So, with that being said, it's not a relationship city. I give guys the benefit of the doubt, and then, a lot of these guys just, this is the sorriest batch of niggas that God has created. Like, a lot of y'all are just sorry. Okay, either your penis is short. Okay, the head is not good.
Sheesh.
You're ugly. Like, if God don't like.
She said,
like if God don't like ugly, why should I? Like, it makes me feel good that you guys are attractive. I feel comfortable about myself that I came into the right place. Because if y'all were ugly, I would have been like just not really looking at you. I just would have been looking straight. But back to the story. Because I try to, I don't want my cooter to be drying up like the Sahara Desert. I try to stay moist throughout the day. A healthy vagina. Supposed to. Back to the story. So yeah, it's not great. I'm like for example, I gave this guy my number. It's okay. I don't even like old men. Like I was born during that last good year Freaknik, right? So I like my age group to be not the crack epidemic babies. Okay, I like the 90s and early 2000s. But the problem is a lot of these cats don't have their lives together. I'm like
early 2000.
Yeah, in my age group. Like, okay. if you're able to. Right now they're not eligible, but in a few years they should be eligible. Okay. So I'm just dating my fingers. Back to the story. So With that,
Oh my shit! Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
With that being said, a lot of these cats, I'm like, I ain't never met so many people over the age of 21 who don't have a car, a license. It ain't like we live in New York. So have a car, have a license, have credit, have a house, but they Crip, they blood, and they got Jordans and weed. I'm like, I'm a whole 175 with a wagon that be dragging, okay? I'm covering up right now because I don't want to see a boner, as you get up, okay? I try to be respectful. Probably should have brought a jacket to cover my waist.
Look, he's
but
sitting over there trying to look, too. Look at him.
Yeah.
I'm not. What?
That's why I want you to walk in front of me.
I am literally.
I want you to walk in front of me. So with that being, and I'm going to just like let you walk in front of me as we leave this place. But with that being said, I it's just that like I just don't have time to ride on people's back, okay?
You ain't got potential. You ain't got that time for potential. Is that what you're saying?
Again, I gave my list to God, and I'm just focusing on trying to get my dreams out here and trying to make it so I can go and sit on somebody's face who has money. Because money don't buy happiness, but would you rather cry in Decatur or Dubai? There it is.
I don't think that's how that rap lyric goes, but okay.
I remixed it.
I mean, for the most part, dating in Atlanta, I would, to some degree, agree. It is pretty trashy here. I mean, on both sides. We got the
Women
men.
be playing games too, man.
Yes.
Let me tell y'all a quick story what happened, right? There was this girl
Well, I like these stories.
who was a podcaster, all right? I don't say names of other people's podcasts, but I say them on my podcast because I don't care. I got receipts. What are you going to do? I dare you to try to come up to me. Oh, you talked about me. I heard. Yeah, I did. Because you're sorry as shit. Back to the story. So we had our boobs out, right? At some point, had our titties out. And
hold on. Y'all had your, hold on. On the podcast?
No. This was after we cut the camera.
Oh, behind the scenes.
I'm about to say.
Yeah,
okay. Is that on Patreon?
Just...
Is that on OnlyFans? What the fuck? Like,
so we had our titties out, and of course, that's why I don't like smoking weed because I'd be ready to like sit here and get naked, and stuff. It'll be a choo soon. Thank you for not offering me no weed. Back to the story. So with that being said, like our titties were out, and I'm like, yeah, and then she was grabbing on my ass. I'm like, okay, she know what time it is. Okay, because my thing is my motto is head as long as it puts me to bed. Back to the story. So don't shake.
No. I'm talking about for you.
Okay, I'm like, please don't shake. I was just no. That's the other thing about it. Too many people. I'm like, whose butt do you want, mine or his?
No. Don't shake.
Back to the story. So you need to be ringing the bell on this. Like you need where the sound effects? Like I'm.
You want a hand clap? I mean, you making some points. There you go. There goes some hand claps.
Yeah, there it is.
And the air horn. Fuck it. Let's give her a air horn while she at it. Cause she out here preaching. Yeah, there we go. She out here preaching. Give her another damn air horn. Goddamn it.
Yeah. So you had his head.
So and she's like, oh no, and I'm like, is this what niggas have to go through with these like undecisive ass bitches? Like, don't do that.
Yes.
You know what time it is. Sis, my titties are out. We both looking. We both rubbing. You need to put mine in your mouth. You know what time it is, okay? The blinds are open, so we about to have a view, okay? You know what time it is. All right, and I'm going to call her out again in about 2 weeks. Call her out again.
Yeah.
I mean, I had fun at the podcast. I had fun. It was cool. But at the same time, like, she knew what time it was, okay? She knew what time it was.
It was time to fuck.
I mean, I
get that action, yeah.
Yeah, would have put the hairy cat on her.
Yeah, I don't want to have to ask you to get some head. It should just be.
I mean, or you could lick my titty. You know what time it is.
Usually, when you get to that point where you lick, it's usually signs. If I lick your neck, your titty, come on, you already know what time it is.
You grabbing my ass, man. I think she felt a little bit of fat mom. She felt the end of it, like, it's right there. I felt like she felt it.
What you mean the end, like?
Okay, so you know how you have the vagina up front, and you have that, like, when you're wiping from front to back, like, before you get the anus, that end.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all about that action. I don't want to have to ask you. If the relationship's already done, if I got to ask you for some head. Let's just say that. No, I don't want to.
Bitches ain't shit, man. That's what I knew the first time these bitches wasn't shit when they called me ugly in middle school, and I believed it. That's why I knew. But I know for a fact, as an adult, y'all ain't shit when like it's about time. Oh no, I don't want to do nothing. You over here rubbing my ass, call me juicy. Don't you play? You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Want these thick thighs save life? I'm trying to save your life, sis. Okay.
I mean, for the most part, yeah. the young girls is the issue sometimes because they ain't really been taught too much. It's the young girls I have issues with most of the time. But
Get you a cougar.
hey,
They even be acting young too.
but sometimes the cougars though they at least know how to cook. They know how to y'all have a conversation. The young girls, I say like 23 and down, they don't know how to talk. They don't know how to cook. They don't know how to treat you. It's just like
they barely know how to suck dick. Barely.
That's like y'all watch all these damn Instagram videos and you don't learn nothing from these shits.
They know how to twerk and say period.
That's the fucked up part about it. It's like the generation is. I feel bad for my nephews and my little cousins. I'm like, ooh, y'all gonna go through hell, cause it's gonna be a lot of confusion. It's gonna be like, damn, what am I supposed to do? I don't like this bitch. I gotta go on to the next one. That's where we at in Atlanta right now. It's like there's a whole slew of things of people. It's superficial. You either gotta have a lot of money, status, whatever. Don't date a club promoter. If you come down here, this is a tip for the women, for our women audience, for the 2 of y'all that watch. 3, do not date a club promoter.
I thought more women. I know men will support a woman faster than women will support women. So I thought women support you guys a lot more than you have more of a.
I'm just joking. I'm joking.
I'm over here talking so sexual. Here all the men. Oh, so what's up?
No. I'm joking. If
I'm like, sir, go back. No, restrict. Goodbye. And then I'll restrict these niggas and they still having a conversation with themselves. I'm like, sir. What is wrong with like some guys don't get the hints?
Niggas is weird.
When did that become a thing? Was it when they started popping too many mollies? Like was it the molly? What
you talking about when niggas became weird?
Became like just did not understand the hints.
It's just
social media because you ain't having that one-on-one with people. They ain't talking to people no more. They talking to motherfuckers
guys don't know how to hold a it's just the generation don't know how to hold a conversation. If you can hold a conversation,
you can walk in
with
the room
somebody,
with everybody on their phone.
Yeah,
ain't nobody talking.
And I remember one time like my last ex, like we had an issue. I was like, nah, you ain't gonna be on your phone. I took her to Cheesecake Factory. Back then I thought that was the shit. Cheesecake Factory. Oh, you doing something? So we went on a date to Cheesecake Factory. And she was on her phone the majority of the time. I was like, baby girl, no. That's not what we do.
Did you figure out who she was texting? Was it
I didn't give
number?
a fuck.
Okay, you didn't like snatch and be like.
No, I didn't snatch. I didn't do all that. I wasn't gonna do all that. Not out in front of, because we was like at the back when what was that? Lennox was bougie before all the shootings.
Oh yeah.
There was a bunch of white people over there. I was like, I wasn't gonna do all that shit. Nah. So basically, I was just like,
AK the gay club.
What? I don't know if that was the gay club over there. I thought, what was it? Midtown was, but
no, Lennox Mall. You know, it back during that time, with like 2010 era.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, first time I really stepped foot in Lennox, I was like 2010. Yeah, I was like ninth grade, like 8th, 9th grade, and that was the first time I seen the real Gucci Mane. And me and my little like groupie ass friends followed him into the Louis Vuitton store.
Gucci was at the I remember, hey, J-Mo, remember when Gucci got in a fight at Lennox?
Yeah, he was about to fight somebody at Lennox.
Yeah, that shit was ghetto. It was getting ghetto. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, that's when he was talking all that shit on Twitter about everybody. And he had said Nicki Minaj had sucked his dick and whatnot.
I mean, maybe it was. Do you think it was true?
Nah.
You don't think it was true?
Nah.
You know, a lot of people in the industry sleep with each other, right?
I mean, because it's easy. It's a circle. And don't shit leak out.
But then again, I'm like, bro, how is it? I'm like, okay. Y'all claim, like, for example, Cardi, I remember she says, I'm so sleepy. She was in the studio talking about how sleepy she was, but then she pop up pregnant. If you so sleepy, how you pregnant? Like, what do you do? Like, you let him lift the leg up and, like, go to work while you going to sleep. You guys work so much. You're always on tour. How do you have time to go have sex? I don't understand that.
Lazy sex. You just roll over on your side. Let me just get that from the behind, you know?
I'll get there, you know, cross that path when I get there.
You ain't never just did lazy in morning sex?
Okay, I'm about to tell y'all something that sounds like a lie, but it's actually true. My throat is not a virgin, but my cat is, okay? My body count with head, I think I'm at 80%, 80 people have given me head. I think I've given head to like maybe 10 people. The number's always less. So
wait. You've gotten more head than...
I'm not putting my mouth on guys. It's a list that I have to go through with these guys, right? Number one, you listen. Unless your head is a phenomenal where you make me want to match that, Okay, like automatically. You make me want to. That's a tip for all the guys out there. You want her to give you like match that. You got to go first. You got to do a great job. Okay. Number 2, you got to pay for it in some way. Like, hey, you paid a couple of my bills. Okay. All right. You didn't quit your job this week. Okay. You just you cooked me a nice meal just because you checked on me. You asked me if I made it home safely. Little stuff like that. That actually made me like say, you know what, he's worth me sucking his dick. Okay. What else is there? What else?
What about dick like penetration?
Well, see, I'll get to that point when I realize a guy is really, really worth it. Because I have this whole ambiance, right? I want to be like at nighttime. Because it's the first time. I think, you don't get that bad. Now, I know with the men, y'all don't care about it like women do. But I wanted to be like at night. I wanted to be raining, set the mood, I want some type of music to be in the background. I wanted to be candles lit,
Whole movie scene.
Yeah.
Man, if you don't get out of here, I got something for you. Get your ass out of here. You better get this dick in. I'm sorry, that was vulgar, but no.
So let me. The first time you lost your virginity, was it to the male lady, the librarian?
It wasn't nothing all solstice and shit. It was just like at my mama crib. Like,
was your mom there?
No, she was out of town.
No, I've heard people say, yeah, my parents were in the room and they were asleep.
No, my mom was out of town. I was like,
the crib to himself.
Yeah, I was like 15. It was just chilling. We were just chilling. My mom was gone, and me and old girl. Yeah, we were
Your
just.
mom trusted you that much. Your mom is cool.
Yeah, she was cool. I wasn't one of those kids that just had a house party when she left town. I didn't have a house party like that.
He had a whole party.
You had a kickback.
Something like that. We would bring like maybe 2 or 3 people over that we trusted and just kick it. And we weren't smoking or drinking or nothing. We just listening to music and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing crazy. But when I lost my virginity, it was just me and old girl. It wasn't nothing special. It was just like, all right. Dudes come fast, and that's it. It was like, all right.
Do you still, where's she at now? You could call her up for old time's sake. Hey, babe, let's do it. 20 years later. No, that doesn't happen in real life. We don't talk in real life. No. What about you? Your first time?
It was at her house.
Okay. Were you in high school, college, middle school?
I was like that summer going to high school.
Okay.
Parents at work. Summertime. Little brother was downstairs.
Okay.
We was upstairs.
Okay.
Took me maybe about a week to get the invite to come to the crib. And this is the sad part of the story. After we had sex, her dad came home.
What's so sad about that?
Because I got caught in the house.
Wait. So her dad chased you?
Nah, hell no.
Oh.
All right, so like this is the thing, like we was going back upstairs to go, to go again or whatever. But as we were going upstairs, we see the door like start. I'm like, oh shit.
Was y'all naked?
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
Your shirt was off.
No, like we already had sex. Like so
okay.
we was downstairs just chilling.
Okay, got you.
We was going back upstairs to go, you know what I'm saying? So then I was like trying to go out the back door, but like he already came in the house, so they had like a little island in the kitchen. So like I'm on the other side and he's like at the refrigerator talking to her. But then I see like every time he walks around, I'm crawling. So he doesn't, see me? So eventually I think he kind of heard me and he just like did like this, looked over, and he stood up. I stood up and I looked at him and he was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "What's up?" And he was like, "Who the fuck is this?" And the funny thing is because her little brother knew my brother, so he knew where I stayed at. So her dad was like, he said, "I'll be back." I said, "Shit, I ain't gonna be here,
nigga. I'll be gone, nigga. What you mean?"
I took the fuck off. Like I ran home, my heart was beating.
Nah.
Like I got back home, like we was chilling. Next thing you know, somebody knocking on the door. I look out the peephole. I'm looking. I'm like, I really can't see, so I open the door. It's him, her brother, and her mom. And he like, "Your mom here?"
They gonna snitch on you.
Yeah, I was like, I don't give a fuck.
My mom dudes don't care. Yeah, mom dudes. Yeah.
So they went to go talk to my mom. Whatever. My mom came back. She was like, "That nigga was gonna fuck you
up." Hey.
But do you think that's even necessary when a man has to try to fight a little boy over? I think that's just
your daughter's the one that let me in the house.
I was like, that's not even necessary.
I'm gonna be a hunt done with my daughter. If I have one, I'm gonna be like, look, hey, just don't get pregnant. That's all I ask for you.
Like that, I don't understand. Like guys should know. Like at some point your kid is gonna have sex. Like of course you don't want your child, like your daughter looks, but
Especially at that young too.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, educate them as much as you can. You can't stop them, but please don't get pregnant. We need to put you on birth control.
Yeah.
This is what an abortion looks like. Do the abortion video. Let them know.
Yeah.
That's a little extreme though.
I'm just gonna tell my daughter, look, don't be hiding in no closet and don't be
thirsty.
If
for
his
dick,
mama
please.
coming home or their parents come, put your clothes on and walk the fuck out the house.
Yeah, get out.
Just
leave.
walk out the house. Say I'm sorry. Walk out.
You
Don't
gonna have
don't let no nigga try to put you in no closet. No none of that.
I'm gonna give my daughter a flip phone so she can't do nothing on the internet but a flip phone and call me. That's it.
You really think they're gonna be flip phones?
Nigga, I'm gonna keep a flip phone for her.
You know,
I got
Walmart
one.
Get one. I'm about to go pick up one. I like it when you have so much power. You just close it on
Yeah.
somebody. It's beautiful.
It's just something so.
Not by me.
No, I'm gonna give my daughter one, and I'm gonna give her the whole conversation. Like, look, I can't stop you. I can't be around you 24/7. So just wrap up. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Wrap that shit up.
Have y'all ever had any pregnancy scares?
Oh, plenty. I mean,
Pregnancy scares.
where you wanna?
I have a
Shit.
child, so
Oh, happy Father's Day. How many children? You want any more kids or you good?
you say what?
You want any more children? You good?
2 more.
Okay.
I want another boy and a girl.
Have you thought about adoption maybe? If
Hell
no.
no.
Okay, great.
No, I was just playing.
Nah,
I
nigga.
don't want no
hell
adopt. I don't
nah.
want to adopt. But
You want your own kids, man.
yeah, I want my own kids. But my girl,
Yeah.
she.
Get a dog if you want to adopt. Just get a dog.
Yeah, we're gonna get a dog, but I
Yeah.
don't want nobody else's kids.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm selfish. I want my own shit.
Your own DNA. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, can't have
I'm
nobody
like,
else
it's
shit.
like, yeah, this is my
Just go ahead and
son,
get
and that's
started.
that other nigga right there.
That's how you gonna treat them though.
I'm like, that's that
For
other
real.
nigga we picked up from the stove.
I'm gonna treat them like I ain't
I ain't
even
gonna
fucking
treat him
with you
like that. But nah, I just really, I don't have no problem with adopting, but just not for me.
I'm gonna have kids eventually,
He
or a
say
kid.
that. He say that.
I mean, dog, I got.
Bro, what
plenty
you
of
waiting
times.
for?
I got plenty of time.
No,
Because
you
kids
don't.
are expensive. That's why I got a cat.
Cats expensive.
Cats
too.
are expensive too.
Nah, not really.
No, I'm just talking
Not
shit.
really.
I don't know.
Cat,
Get-
they're bad, man. They scratch up furniture. They fly at you. They hiss at you.
Yeah, I heard cats mean as fuck.
They are. Male cats are cooler than female cats. I got a female cat. She's evil.
It reminds you of a woman, right?
Yeah, I mean, female mosquitoes are the only ones that bite. Male mosquitoes don't. They
That's
just be
sweet.
chilling.
That is actually
So
a
women
good
be
fact.
fucking niggas up.
Holy fuck, I be getting fucked up out
Yeah,
there.
exactly. Did you guys? It's a certain type of spider that after it finishes mating, she eats her mate's head.
I thought that was a praying mantis. I thought praying mantis eats their mate.
It's some type of female spider.
Oh.
Women, I don't get along with women in real life, man. I'm telling you, it's something within the female species of everything.
I say that all the time because every time women are roommates, they always end up fighting or they always end up falling
Women can't
out.
even be friends
They-
for that long.
Yeah, they can't live in the same capacity
Especially like
that close.
when you get women that hang out all the time, every day. I be like, give it about a week.
I heard y'all periods and shit sync up too if y'all
Yeah.
around each other. Like, is that a
That
thing?
is true.
I heard if like if a woman has a boyfriend and he cheating on her, like her period would sync with the girl that he cheating with.
Get the fuck out of here! What?
Yeah.
You're lying.
Well,
Are you
she wouldn't know,
serious?
though, but- yeah, she wouldn't know. But yeah, I heard that.
I hope I never have to figure that out.
Yeah,
That'd be
nah.
You never
very
heard
bad.
that?
No, I never heard
I've
that
never
shit.
heard that. I just know it does sync up. That does happen.
You might want to date in like fucking Nantucket or somewhere if you don't want that to happen. Nowhere around this
I
area.
might move to Miami one day.
Be like, oh, y'all in sync.
Miami. That's the shit. You sure?
I mean, or West Palm Beach. I'll move to West Palm Beach.
You'd be better off moving to like Arizona somewhere.
No, I don't like no. I say because I like humidity. Humidity, like the West Coast dries my skin out. That's why it's by 7 o'clock in the morning. It's already 95 degrees in Arizona. I don't have time for that.
Yeah, California's worse. Northern California is just as bad. Like 5 o'clock, the sun is fully out. It's
I
like,
was
what
gonna
the
say,
fuck?
you know what? I remember when I went to Cali over the weekend, over the summer. It was like literally 5 a.m. and the sun was out.
Yeah.
And I said, what in the? But it was good because the thing is when you on vacation, you gotta start your day at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning to travel, especially if it's a new city. Because if I would start my day at 10 in the morning or 11, that would have been, and the traffic is bad, but I liked it out there.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out how they get the graffiti on the billboards at the very top, and I'm like, how do you guys do that? I was at the Slauson Mall. It was great, I saw a crackhead talking to his imaginary friend, and I was like recording it, and I'm like, I think I need to get out of here. And then you know what? The Randy's Donuts is nasty. Like they asked.
So you went to all the little tourist spots?
No, well, not everywhere because I was only out there for 4.5 days. You had to be out there for like a month to see everything. But I went to the area where Training Day was filmed. I went to
great movie.
What I'm trying to do when I go. I'm trying to see like all that
Hollywood, like real Hollywood. I went to Compton. I went to. Do you guys know who Raymond Washington is?
Yeah, of course. The first Crip. Yeah.
Him and Tookie Williams. Well, yeah, I went to his gravesite and I paid my respects. Mm-hmm. But you
got family members of the Crip or something?
No. I just said I hope you found peace with God before you got shot up. That's why I said and I it was cool. I get kiss him goodbye and I but no, I mean I do have a family member who is one, but he's like denounced now. But I'm like you're still part of one forever. So that's why I'm ratchet. I like going to the hood. Like when I make it to Memphis, I'm gonna go by Young Dolph's grandma's house. If I can find it. So yeah, I mean it was pretty nice out there. Just watch my story and you'll see it'll say Cali Part 1, Cali Part 2.
Did you go by Nip store?
I was directly across. I was at the Slauson Donuts, which is like directly across, but I think everything is blocked off over there. I'm not too sure, but Slauson's Donuts is nasty. Okay, the Chinese Asian man was rude, and I was about to go off on him, but I felt like he had ninjas in the back, so I was like, I'm not gonna do that. Like some places I did go to where some of the films where the wood was filmed.
That's a good movie.
What about Friday? Did you go over Friday?
I went to Mrs. Parker's house and I went to Craig's house and I saw a hood ass cat. I went to Washington High School. I went to Centennial High School. Okay. I think the Shy's filmed out there, so I went there as well.
Really? Shy? I thought that shit was actually shot in Chicago.
I thought it was, but no, it's filmed. Yeah, it's filmed out there. I went by Echo Park, which is the legend is like rival gang members. Not the legend. Well, it's pretty much rival gang members will like fight and they'll just once they killed you, they'll dump you out in the ocean. So I said, "Hello, anybody can hear me?" I went.
She just said, "Fuck it."
I went. It was a very ignorant tour. Like it was like
sometimes you just gotta do some ignorant shit.
I went to like some by Ralph's, which is equivalent to Kroger out here, but it was in the worst part of like LA. And people were like, "What are you doing out there?" I'm like, "What's wrong with you out here in Ralph's?" I'm like, "Guys, it's 2021. Like it's not bad." They said it's pretty rough out there. I'm like, "Well, I don't see no crackheads like because they sleep right now." Well, yeah. So I 7:00 in the morning. Crackheads I guess were asleep. It was not that bad. It was not. It was pretty cool. Part I was staying in was safe. I was in Pomona. That's where I was staying at.
Okay.
I mean, but Atlanta, you can see the same shit down.
Yeah, and that's why I say, like, I live in the hood, so I shouldn't be, like, excited to go to another hood. But I like to do that because I like to just see, like, the wildlife of it all.
And it's just a different how their shit is kind of formatted. Because I remember going to Houston and
really
seeing, like...
flat, like, in L.A., it's just, like, flat.
They don't believe in, yard, like, square feet, like, with the homes and stuff. I was trying to go to Calabasas. I did go by Snoop Dogg, the area that he lives in. I shouted his name, but he didn't hear me. I was trying to really figure out, like, okay, because the person I was staying with, her neighbor's parents live in the same neighborhood as him. But I was, like, trying to hint, like, can you, like, allow me to ride in the car with them?
How the hell did you know where all these people stay at? Like,
because I'm kind of a stalker, okay? That's what I do, all right?
They also have tours, too. Like
I'm going to say, did they give you out a pamphlet or something, or you just knew?
So I just Googled. There's a lot more stuff that I could have done. The place where Coach Carter, when they had won the midterm championship, and they were at that hotel where they did
the party and shit.
Yeah, so that place is actually, I can't remember where, but it's not too far from LA. It's a lot to do out there. It's a lot to do. I did not go to the Wax Museum because that's a waste of money. Because after the first 5 minutes, it's cool, but it's like you just wasted $30 just to watch people who. A lot of people.
I went to the Wax Museum. Well, not up in LA, but I went to one in DC. But I was fucking with it.
Okay. Do you remember how much it cost to get in?
Hell no, that shit was
almost
a while ago, but I was fucking with it.
I almost went to the one in Vegas, but we ended up not going to that one.
I ain't never been nowhere for real. So I was in there just acting a fool, taking a picture.
Taking a picture of everything?
Hell yeah, had my arms around niggas and everything. Like,
Yeah, you gotta go to the one in Vegas whenever you get the
Took a
chance
picture
to.
with Obama, Michelle, all them.
Did they actually look like Obama and Michelle?
I mean, I think they did.
Okay, cause
Like they was young. They was like young Michelle and Obama though.
Okay, gotcha.
In DC.
Yeah.
I gotta check that out. I went to DC too. I love DC. It's
Yeah, I
pretty
love DC too.
calm. Where else have you been?
So California, Arizona, Nevada, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Texas, Arkansas, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, the Carolinas, Tennessee, Ohio, Illinois, and
Damn, you just took a whole damn state tour. You just
and that is it for now. But next year the tour continues.
Where haven't you been, or where are you trying to go?
I want to go to next year. I'm gonna be gone for like 4 weeks, so I'm gonna try to go to Virginia for the first time. I'm gonna try to go to Missouri. I posted this in my calendar: Missouri, Virginia. I'm gonna go to Chattanooga, but I've been there before.
You gonna ride the boats or something?
You
Like
said,
they got don't they got like a little boat in Chattanooga, Tennessee?
I don't know. Last time I was there was in 5th grade for the
The Rock.
no, the aquarium.
Oh, Aquarium.
That was the last time I was there. Oh, I've been to Kentucky, Kansas. I've been there too.
I drove past that state. Yeah, no, it's not a good state to stay in.
I'm gonna go to Jersey, then I'll be in Philly because the place I'll be staying at, like, Philly is like 10 minutes away. And then I will be in Charlotte, and then like I'm gonna go back to work, be a little broke, and so I gotta get my money back up, and then I will
road again.
Yeah, hit the road. Like 2 months later, I'll probably be in Washington, and yeah. So just watch my IG story. That's it.
No,
That's
I was watching. I was looking at everything. I was like, oh, okay, she's pretty funny on that tip. It's like she just don't take shit serious. Like fuck it. For the most part, I like that. Can't take everything serious, cause life is too short. You gonna
That's why my motto is swing on someone today, cause tomorrow's not promised.
wait? What?
Swing on somebody today, cause tomorrow's not promised.
What is that? Hold on, you gotta break that. I'm sorry. What does that even mean?
That means like there are some people like when a person like this is another part I don't like about adults. They just will try you, and you have the two things you can do: curse them out or just say it's cool, right? Somebody tries you, swing on them right then and there, and then keep it moving. And what if you die tomorrow? You're gonna be upset when you either in heaven or hell or in limbo, whatever people believe in, or you done morphed into a giraffe.
So you gonna swing on the old person? Is that what you're saying?
I don't care, man. These old people be disrespectful.
Old people are disrespectful though. Old people.
But they live that life to be. They're like, it's okay now.
I remember I was working at Kroger when I was like 17, and this old lady was walking past me, and I don't know what she heard, but she was like, "Pick your feet up." I was like, "Bitch." I looked over. I said it under my breath, like, "Bitch," and she said it just so snarlingly, like, "Pick your feet up." Who the fuck are you talking to? You don't even know me. Like, I don't even like old people like that.
Pick your damn feet up.
Well, that bothers me too when people be dragging their feet. So maybe she said it for everybody in the store.
Yeah,
I wasn't even dragging my feet.
Squeak. Pick your motherfucking feet up, dog.
I was so close to throwing the carton at her, but I was like, no, I need this job because I got some stuff to pay.
Your last day there, if she came back, you could have done that.
I thought about it too.
Did you quit or did you get fired or did you?
I quit
Okay.
because I didn't like stocking. That shit
What was the worst job, absolute worst, that you can say you remember?
the worst job. I worked for Macy's seasonal,
Okay.
and I thought it was gonna be good until we started unloading that damn truck, and my back at the end of that shift was fucking done. And I take that back. I take that back. Macy's wasn't the worst job. I tried to. Oh shit. Little technical difficulties. I tried to be a delivery boy for AJC. I don't know if you remember what AJC is.
My mama worked for that, and then she said a popcorn machine fell on her back.
Dog, I quit the same day. I was like, there's no fucking way I'm going to be delivering papers and driving around. Like, so they took me on the tour. So this big fat lady drove me around. She was like, I'm gonna show you your route. No, she was big as hell, and like she would be breathing hard as fuck as we driving through the neighborhoods and shit. And we were just driving, and she was tossing the papers. So we got to this one stop, And this old white man, mind you, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. This old white man was just sitting outside his house waiting for the fucking paper. I'm like, dog, what the fuck? As soon as we got back to the little station where they had all the papers and shit, I just bounced. I was like, I ain't doing this shit no more. I quit the same day. I was like, nah. And they gave me like a $8 check. I was like, I'm done. I ain't doing this shit.
What you do with that $8?
Not a damn thing. I don't even remember what I did with that shit.
So you didn't invest like to Bitcoin? Or?
This shit was
Bitcoin wasn't even out.
No,
I mean, like, or something that you got, the stuff you got to invest into stuff that's up and coming so you can reap the benefits.
At that early of age, I wasn't thinking shit about investing.
Of course, it's okay. Everything comes in time. Like, you learn as you. It's two ways you can learn. You can learn from, like, a wise person learns from others, and I think a smart person learns from himself or something like that.
Experience.
So, yeah, experience. So it's okay. One or two.
Nah, I just that shit probably went to McDonald's or Burger King back when I was eating it.
$8. Fuck, I'm supposed to be. They took that check when you went to go cash it.
That's what I'm saying. I thought they wouldn't give me nothing. They mailed the check.
Yeah, nigga, you had to pay $5 in fees and cash that motherfucker.
Bro, we didn't have cash app with nothing back then. It was just all get it how you live.
Yeah, you took that bitch to the bank.
Yeah,
we charge $8 a cash.
Oh, you can take it down to the remember how niggas used to go to the check cashing place and pay them like $2. Good grief.
Do y'all still? I don't argue with people who still cash their checks at the liquor store, man. I'm not arguing with you.
Nah. I didn't even know that was still a thing.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised, man.
Like,
you still got a Metro PCS, Cricket, Boost Mobile, plan phone. I'm not arguing with you either.
Hey, I had Metro PCS when I was 18.
We all have had Metro at some point, and it is the worst.
It is the worst.
Metro piece of shit. That's what it needs to be called.
That shit, they cut your phone off after 2 days if you didn't pay your bill. I was like, God damn. I was like, damn, y'all can't give me grace period. 2 hours. 2 hours.
Yeah, it was day like that, like at that day, that
12
o'clock, like that.
Yeah,
12 o'clock that next day.
You ain't pay that $53. They cutting your shit. They give you. Well, I think I don't know why they gave me 2 days,
probably
but
looking like, nigga, you ain't got $53. We charging twice as less as everybody else.
Yeah, they was shitty though.
And they must have liked you because they cut mine like the
nigga at 12 o'clock the next day.
Exactly.
Your
That's
shit ain't
crazy.
paid. Shit over with, cuz.
Remember how niggas used to just get like the text messages or somebody can call you, you couldn't call them back though? Y'all remember that shit?
Shit, I remember when my minutes used to be free at 9 o'clock.
Nigga, I had the prepaid Metro, not the prepaid Metro, the prepaid
T-Mobile.
Not T-Mobile. I had Verizon prepaid, and my shit used to be free on the weekends. I had the flip phone, and look, I'm showing my age. I had the flip phone where the nights and weekends were free, and I was like, don't call me until it's 9 o'clock. And motherfuckers would call me before. I was like, no, I gotta hang up with you because my minutes ain't free. Call me after 9 o'clock.
Why they started doing that in the first place? That's stupid.
I don't know. Probably because they know people going to talk more.
None of that makes sense, though. None of that makes sense. Like, I remember hearing about that, and I remember I had begged my father for my first cell phone. So, of course, I know what you guys are talking about. But, like, I had to go to bed at 7 o'clock p.m., so it was booty. I could have done Sprint.
Yeah, Sprint was free at 7.
But Sprint sucks.
T-Mobile
Sprint
was
sucks.
free at 9.
I used to have Sprint before it got eaten up by the T-Mobile. T-Mobile is trash, just as trash. So, yeah, nah. I prefer Sprint because it was cheaper. You ain't have to pay all that money, and then Sprint will give you a little grace period on your bill too. Like you wouldn't have to worry about paying all up front.
Nigga, just pay your bill on time.
Nah, fuck that. I ain't that. Nah. I pay my bill late.
Or I don't like people who like they get their phone turned off and then they want to like hit you like call you like FaceTime you saying, man, they done turn my phone off again at iCloud.com. Like, no, man, don't you fake like no. I hate that. I hate people who keep having to get like change new numbers. Oh, this Kentrell. I'm like, what? This is my new number. What happened to your old number? Oh, they cut my phone off. I was in jail. No, you weren't.
I ain't gonna lie, that was me. That was me. I get a new number like every 7 to 8 months. I get a new number.
What's the reason why you kept?
Either I couldn't afford the bill. This was younger me. I couldn't afford the bill. I lost the phone, or
how do you lose a phone?
Doing stupid shit.
Okay.
Like jumping over fences, trying to go see girls, or hopping in parties and shit, doing stupid shit.
Okay.
So I lost my phone, or I couldn't pay the bill, or just other shit that I was doing. So, but I've had the same number now for about I want to say going on 9 years now.
2011. I've had my same phone number for 10 years. 10 years.
10 years. See, so you ain't gotta worry about. I do hate people that change their number. It's like that to me. That comes off as you being unstable if you change your number every like
exactly
5 or 10 months. Like, come on, keep the same number. I don't want to have to keep putting a different number in and trying to delete the thing.
Man. Like, it's just gonna be up there. Whatever. I'm just gonna keep following the thread. I'm like, okay, just in case.
I hate that though. I hate looking at a different thread. I'm like, dog, we had a text message. Now if I gotta go look at the picture that you sent me 4 months ago, it ain't in that same thread now. Like, it pisses me off now. So don't do it. Just keep the same damn thread. But I feel like we got off on a tangent. My next question, well, not next question. Next thing is, how did Corona impact your movement?
It made me start actually jumping on podcasts. October 2020 is when I started. It made me really go full throttle with my dreams and start making me post more, you know. So it was good. At first I was like, what am I going to do? But then the royalty checks came in from the government. Listen, the government's always watching us. And listen, Georgia Department of Labor.
Royalty checks.
Georgia Department of Labor. Y'all need to respond back to my message I sent y'all. I'm still filing out unemployment, but I haven't received none. Okay?
Hey, you gotta threaten them. You gotta say, if y'all don't give me my unemployment, I'm gonna sue y'all. It's a big ass lawsuit going on right now because they just don't respond to people.
Maybe I should do that.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Because I need my money. Okay.
I'm telling you, you gonna get a call from Felicia talking about something. All right, well, make sure you. It's a random name. I don't know if there's a Felicia that actually works at the Department of Georgia or not. I'm just throwing out a random name. So, I'm just saying. But Corona for us, 2020, I saved a lot of money. We didn't start the podcast till 2021, but I definitely saved a lot of money, and I learned, side hustles, how to do other side hustles. It just made me not so dependent on my regular job. Some people are just like, I'm gonna stick to my regular job. No, you gotta get out here and make more money. And then if you was collecting unemployment, then you kind of came up. Cats was making like what, $1,200?
Yeah, but what were they doing with it? A lot of people, I'm like, bro, like, why are these lines at Walmart so long? You don't need another TV.
Dog, I'm telling you, like, the Corona checks or the little stimulus checks that people are getting, it actually helped. If you were learning how to make a side hustle, because people wanted to buy your shit. So now you making more money off of them because they wanted to buy the shit. Like T-shirts, you want to do a rental car business, all that shit. So, but now that shit done, so everybody got to go back to work. I don't know how many damn for hiring signs on the past, like 1 billion of them.
Motherfuckers don't want to go back to work, for real.
I know. So I don't want to go back to work, honestly. That's just the truth. If I could not work, I wouldn't, personally. If I could just do this shit full time, I would.
Same here.
For sure.
Yeah, so that's my take on it. What was my other question to you? I know I had another question for you. It just blew my mind. The comedy scene. So what's the comedy scene in Atlanta like? So like, have you gone like any major showings, or do you group up with people? I know like last week we had a battle rapper on, or the week before we had a battle rapper on, and she said it was a big battle rap scene. So what's the comedy scene in Atlanta like?
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I just go to work. I go to the bank. I do boring adult activities, and I come home. So I mean, I'm pretty sure it's popping, but I can't like confirm nor deny. I wish I could give you a better answer. Gotcha.
But do you want to go to a show to do
like I said earlier earlier part of the show, I was saying I actually did do my first stand up like a month ago, and I'm doing one tomorrow. But then after that, that's pretty much it with that. Okay. Nothing else. Mm-hmm. It's just consistency. You just got to keep going on with it. I mean, I just, because I can travel the entire state of Georgia, but I mean, that's going to be wear and tear.
What they call it, the chitlin scene for the comedians?
Yeah, that's just going to be wear and tear on my car myself. I don't have time for that. Keep thinking of new material. Yeah.
Yeah. And I am sorry if I'm sweating. It is hot as shit. I don't know why the AC went off, guys. This just.
He's the only one sweating.
I'm the only one sweating.
He nervous.
No, I'm. Bro, it's all these fucking lights, and then the AC is just not coming on for whatever reason. I got the bitch on 69. I don't know why it's not cutting back on, but, yeah, that was pretty much it. I don't got anything else. Kendra, it's been a pleasure having you on. We're gonna give you some more hand claps. You were very, very funny.
Very entertaining, man. Actually, first comedian we ever had on the show.
Oh, I broke the virginity.
Yeah, she popped that cherry.
I did.
Give her some air horns out this bitch. Let's go.
Gotta pop the real one day.
Yep.
Man, got some money.
Yeah, so I'm gonna edit that out. No.
I'm a gold digger, so I don't care. Once you get older, you like every woman likes a man with money. Let's just keep it all the way above.
No, you being real.
Every man likes a woman with. Every woman likes a man with money, and like problem is sometimes we just settle for what we got because it's like okay, well you know he's a faithful provider.
He's faithful.
You know he cooks. You know he asked me how my day is going. I mean I'll take the fact that we keep going half on you know these Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Hey, don't sleep on them Cheddar Bay. Are they from Red Lobster? You talking about from?
No, I'm talking about Texas Longhorn.
Oh, you sleeping on the Red Lobster biscuits? They fire.
No, that's what I was talking about.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I just want to pull your leg. The third one.
Okay. Oh. Anywho.
A little bit of it. I just be looking at guys. I'm like, yeah, he's got a small one. Okay. Yeah, that's Long John right there. Like I feel like he's like a 7.9, and I feel like you're 8.2. But don't whip it out. Not today. At least buy me dinner first. That's what you can do.
Starbucks. No.
We can go to Houston's. It's my favorite restaurant.
Shit. At that point, Houston's.
I ain't been to Houston since I was in 5th grade.
Houston's, damn.
Yeah.
That's a hefty ticket right there. How about?
No, I mean, I get a burger. The burger's like $18.
Nigga, $18 for a burger. Nigga, what? That shit better have gold flakes on it. Nigga, everything on it. Caviar.
I see who the money maker is in this place. He didn't even budge. Like, okay.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going home with him.
Okay. Yeah, you ain't getting no $18 burger. Go ahead. $18 burger my ass.
Like, he's got a beard like that's just like it's filled with gold. Like I see little gold sediments and everything. His hair is like completely like bald. It's not like thinning bald or nothing like that. Like he ain't got no hair or nothing like that.
J Moon, go ahead, be my guest. You break that ticket. I will not. You gonna get there and he gonna be like, hey shit, we splitting this? No.
I mean, typically I feel like he was like a pastime, possibly drug dealer or whatever. Cause I be watching like the Country Wayne videos and he like drip and stuff. Like he be wearing like jerseys. I'm like, let me find out. So I said, you got a BMW outside and stuff like that. I'm like, let me find out. So okay, I came to the right place.
J Moon, man. Anyway, again, it's been a pleasure having you on. If you go ahead and plug your social medias, all your social medias.
Shameless plug, please.
Oh, I thought that was y'all. I was like, wait, okay. When you said shameless plug, I was like, okay, is that somebody
No,
else's?
for you.
Oh, okay, got you. So, anyway, the Kendra Crump Show on Instagram. D as in the KYNDRA, CRUM as in Mary P's and the Paul Show. Not with no money, so I'm not no fake ass ASAP Rocky, okay? SHOW, all right? My YouTube is Kendra Crump, KYNDRA. Please put a space between Kendra and Crump because a lot of y'all ain't the highest grade of weed in the dispensary, okay? CRUMP. And my own podcast is called the Kendra Crump Show Podcast. It comes out once a week on Fridays or whenever I feel like posting it, but it comes out.
And we're going to put that all below in the description for you slow motherfuckers who don't know how to read, or know how to listen. So, yeah, there you go.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you again. Give you some more hand claps.
I appreciate you coming to come talk to us. Had me cracking up the whole show.
I mean, she just put it all out there. Like, I like that. I like that.
The energy.
Yeah, I love it. Put it all out there. Yeah, we need more guests like this and just be authentic.
I mean, I'm a free spirited person, man. I just say what comes to my mind. Either you gonna like it or you not. Like you can't appease everybody. You can't. You cannot. Like it is what it is. Like
somebody gonna be mad.
That's a given, man. Jordan didn't make all his shots.
That's true. That's very true.
I watched that last game that he like had won like in '98 before they had to take him out because he had a gambling addiction. Like, bro, you missing a lot of shots. How you called the GOAT? But anyway, that's a story for another day.
Oh my God.
Right.
Oh my God. We will not slander the GOAT. Anyway, let's get out of here. This is the DaBruh Podcast, episode 5. I'm your host KC. Joining alongside me is my co-host
J Moon. AKA Pimp Juice.
Hey,
Let me drink some of it.
I got you.
we about to get out of here because she about to get my nigga J Moon in trouble. We out. Y'all take it easy.